Hey guys, what's up? GreenMachineSam back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about some stuff that has been bothering me whilst trying to do my rosters and some issues that I'm having with Madden currently. So as of right now, as you guys can see, my player icon is on the right hand side of your screen. So I am technically online. So we're going to go to share and manage files, and I'm going to show you what's wrong. For some reason, I cannot access the download community files section at all. I could push this 100 times, it will not let me in. It's not my internet, because when we back out, I'm going to show you, my icon's still going to be there, and it's not going to tell me to sign into EA. I can share my final files because I just shared them 5 minutes ago, and as you guys can see, I'm still technically online because my player icon is there, and there's no, if you guys can see the select, help, and gear options, there should be a fourth option saying push R2 to reconnect to, well, to sign into EA servers. So there's nothing going on with me that's forcing me not to be able to access the download community file section. Now, it's not all that important. I just wanted to check and make sure everything was getting updated. And I think they might be offline for the reason that I discussed in the last roster update, which is stuff wasn't updated past the 8th. And I'd already uploaded my files, but when you search for stuff, who knows? EA's had a fucking terrible time this year. Promised updates haven't come out. You know, the community files were fucking broken for the whole year. They refused to update franchise for, what was it, like 7 weeks. They refused to do a lot of stuff, so I'm not quite certain what's going on. And another thing I want to address is I've been fixing the teams, right? As you guys may know, I'm fixing contracts. I'm trying to get stuff moved around so that teams will be playing better, not better, but it'll be a better simulation when you go in to franchise. One of the things I'm doing is getting people bigger money. Now, I can't go past 3 years, and I can't go past the set limit of money that's already there, but I am trying to get stuff done as closely to resemble next year's game as possible so that anybody that does want to play a franchise from now till then for the next... Wow, we're only like 4 months away from the next game. That's fucking weird. I thought we were like 5 or 6. But for the next 4 months, it'll make it easier for those people who do want to play a franchise or do want to do a rebuild a little bit easier. Now, one thing that I will say is I enjoy doing roster updates for certain reasons. I enjoy that people will take my roster and use it and have fun with it. But overall, I don't love doing roster updates. It's not like I'm sitting here being like, ooh, I love fucking releasing, changing this person's position to this and then releasing them and having to sign them back to the same team and changing their number because they were in a different position. Like, no, I don't personally enjoy that. It's not like I'm sitting down being like, I can't wait to do my roster update tonight. No, it's more like, okay, I'm going to do my roster update and then I'm going to get on something else and play that game for a little bit. For the love of God, EA, please make it fucking easier to do roster updates. I am so thankful that you guys took off the injuries and gave us that roster at the end of the year. But at the same time, you guys are still not making it easy on us roster edit people. It still takes hours on end just to get a couple teams done. It still takes hours on end to get a legend roster or a year roster out. You still are limiting us to who we can change, what we can change on players. We can't change age. We can't change contract or their development trait. But we can change their name and change their face, but we can't change their age. It's super fucking weird. It's like they pick and choose what they want you to have so that you're basically forced to buy the next game. Now, for me and a lot of people I know, we're still going to buy the game next year. Granted, I fucking don't want to support this company anymore, but we're still going to buy the game next year because we would rather have the roster updates from the actual roster people. Now, I do disagree with a lot of overalls in this game. Like, I'm going to be completely honest. I think a lot of these overalls are fucking dog shit, and I would love to change them, but then people would flip out about my roster updates, and they wouldn't probably download them as much. So that's something that I'm just not going to worry about at the moment. But I just don't understand why EA still hasn't given us the, 2K encourages it, I don't remember the last time I've had a problem with 2K roster updates or doing a 2K roster update or, downloading a file or getting something, saved or anything like that. I don't remember the last time that I've actually had a problem with 2K. And 2K makes it so easy. I get roster updates for 2K done in the time that it takes me to do like 2 teams on Madden. Seriously. Like, I got 2K21 and 2K22 roster updates done in about probably 3.5 hours the other day. And I literally spent, I think, 4 hours on the game just today, getting the 6 or so teams done that I've gotten done. So it's literally insane how little EA's caring about their fan base right now. Especially when you consider community finals were broken since September all the way until basically the Super Bowl. Franchise was broken for about 7-8 weeks. But Mutt's getting content out the ass like it's nobody's business. Franchise got 2 updates that they were Franchise didn't get 2 updates that they were promised. The scouting update doesn't even work. Like, I don't understand what EA is doing. I don't understand who's making these decisions. But there's nothing we can do right now. Everybody's going to point and say, well, we can all stop buying the game. You're going to have the competitive side of the game, who's always going to want to download it. The professionals who get paid to play the game. You're going to have the content creators who get paid to play the game. You're going to have the diehard Madden fans that want the new rosters who are going to buy the game. A lot of the casuals and stuff aren't going to stop buying the game. Aren't going to put enough of a dent in, doing anything. Us franchise players aren't going to do enough of a dent for EA to give a fuck. They're going to push out more packs and more people are going to buy shit. Like, it's not going to make any difference. But I don't know. Is there anything else going on in Madden that just doesn't fucking work? Like, I know the scouting update half the time doesn't work. I know the community final has basically been a hit or miss of whether or not it's working. Is the yard okay? Is Superstar KO okay? Are any of these game modes like actually working besides Ultimate Team for the most part? I still don't understand why we can't take rosters into online modes like into Madden 22 play now online head to head. I don't understand that, but whatever. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about the roster, I will hopefully have a roster video link pop up at the end of the video, or at least the playlist, so you should be able to grab that, or one of them might be the most recent video, so either way you'll be able to grab it if you guys need more information on that. I will hopefully be posting a video before the draft comes out, basically just reconfirming that I will be doing the draft, as well as how to download it, all that fun stuff. But with that being said, guys, I'm out. Peace.